Good morning. For today, we are going to use our imagination. Think of some of the worst places to be caught. Now, I know for my dad, it would be in the middle of Checkers, heydays, where you can't move a trolley. For others, it could be the N1 traffic, especially if there's an incident up ahead. But what about a pit of lions? That's a nightmare, and that's where Daniel was. God is in all these situations with us. We might just not realize it. Daniel was aware of it and had been calling on God before being thrown into the pit because he knew what was coming. He trusted God would protect him. What an amazing trust. Would we have enough faith? Now imagine being so close to a lion. Smell them. See them. Their yellow cat's eyes. And know that you are protected by God because he never leaves us. We have been thrown into an abnormal situation where we have nowhere to go. Things are not looking good. But now we are fully aware of God. We always go to God in situations where we know he can help, even though he has been with us all along. Much like being thrown into lockdown in the beginning, everyone was calling for prayer and sending biblical messages to each other. Churches were going online and looking after their flock. A lot has calmed down in many places, and unfortunately many churches with less and less people being reached. But God has not gone anywhere. He has and will be with us all the time. It was Daniel's daily communication with God and his knowledge that God was with him before the pit that carried him through the pit and had a huge impact on both Daniel and people around him after the pit. What allows us to prepare for tough times ahead? Suffer the times we are going through. Embrace new life after tough times had been survived. Has nothing to do with earthly situations, but has everything to do with heavenly conversations. I'll repeat that. It has nothing to do with earthly situations, but has everything to do with heavenly conversations. Let us pray. God of power and might, we thank you that we can call on you in any situation that we find ourselves in. Help us in our communication with you, that it will not be situational, but that it will be as close to you as you are to us all the time. Let us never ignore you or take you for granted. Lord, you have a great plan for our lives. Let us live with you in that great plan. Amen.